We are citizens of the United States. We are supposed to be living in a democracy. We are supposed to be able to voice our opinions.
An Asheville couple is sent to jail charged with assaulting an officer, and it all started with a flag they had hanging in their yard. It's a banner brawl over an American flag that ends with 2 people sent to jail and a sheriff's deputy injured. Good evening, I'm Darcel Grimes.
And I'm Larry Blunt. Tonight's top story, a dispute over a desecrated flag hanging in front of a West Asheville home. News 13's Carolyn Ryan joins us with some details. Carolyn, a deputy now tried to give the homeowners a citation, but things got out of hand.
They sure did. Mark and Debbie Kuhn hung a flag upside down on their porch over a week ago, along with pictures and slurs pinned to it. It's against the law, but the Kuhns say what happened to them next was also against the law. What hung over this porch,
And it was a very large flag. It covered almost the entire open porch area.
was hung there out of distress, an American flag displayed upside down.
And it had a 8x10 picture of George Bush on there.
That says, that read, out now. Out of Iraq, out of the White House.
Mark and Debbie Kuhn are frustrated with America's involvement in the war, but others are frustrated with them.
And we just thought it was extremely disrespectful. A lot of people have died and served under that flag.
National Guardsman Mark Radford took these pictures of the flag with his cell phone and called his friend, Deputy Brian Scarborough, who then went to the Kuhn's house.
His intention was to issue them a citation.
Desecrating the American flag is a crime, and the deputy says when he asked the Kuhns to show their ID,
The male slammed the door on the officer's hand, breaking the glass, cutting the officer's hand. The officer then followed the man inside the house to take him into custody, at which time he was attacked by the female.
but the Kuhns tell a different story. They say they were the ones who were assaulted.
And this morning we were woken up by a sheriff's deputy at the door.
Debbie Kuhn says once told they were breaking the law, there was a heated discussion, but they agreed to take the flag down.
He was still insisting on seeing identification, and at that point we said, we walked back in the house,
We closed the door,
locked the door,
deadbolts. He
walked away
from the door because he was trying to kick the door in. He then broke the window pane and reached in and undid the deadbolt, walked into our house.
A scuffle ensued.
911 Fire Policeman. Hi, we've got an officer here that is violating our rights and we need some assistance. Leave my husband alone.
Jimmy Stevenson, who was working nearby, says the Kuhns are telling the truth and says this about the deputy.
He'd actually step back and then lean into it and kick it. Then he busted the window out.
That could have been dealt with in a much more civil manner. This was excessive force.
The Kuhns are each facing 3 charges, including assault of an officer. As far as the sheriff's office is concerned, this seems to be a closed case, but the Kuhns, they plan to pursue a lawsuit against the deputy.